respectfully, earlier you misspoke in your opening answer. You referred to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump.
He doesn't know.
Right now, Donald Trump is using that to mock your age and your memory. How do you combat that criticism from tonight?
Listen to him.
This concludes tonight's press conference.
Nailed it.
Thanks, everyone.
Listen to him.
Enough said.
Good comeback, Potsy.
You burned him, man.
You could take that, listen to him, because he's right about me.
Yeah.
I'm really stupid. I'm really out to lunch, and I'm not coming home for dinner. So you should listen to him on this.
And that's the first that he had heard that he screwed up that Trump thing.
Yeah.
And so he has no idea what he's talking about. Watch him. Listen to him. Listen to him. Wow. That's a good one.
Anyway, speaking of which, we've got an...
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we've got a number of times when he actually went to the anyway line because it's so effective.
Folks, this is anyway. In the next debate, I'm not going to be traveling into 15 time zones a week before. Anyway, I'm catching hell from my wife for that. Anyway, it wasn't about just, read what his objective is. And anyway, but then again, they're better than a lot of other people here too. But anyway.
Wow.
Anyway.
It's such a crutch. They're going to drive it into him not to say it anymore. I don't know that he can do it.
No, he can't. He can't do it. If they tell him not to, that's just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Just let him say it. It's his only out. What else are you going to say?
Look.
And he uses that, too. I mean, he starts almost every sentence with look. And so does KJP, because every time they start with look, they're going to lie to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The president is the best communicator that we have in the White House.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that may be true if you're rating him between him and her.
So, did this allay the fears of Democrats, or are they going to drop it all now and say, no, wait, this guy...
He's our guy.
He's our guy. He was right. It was just a one-time deal. He's fine. He's fine. Man, that bar is really low.
Yes, it is.
That's what they conclude after that.
I mean,
he was terrible.
They better. I don't know. He can pretend that he's Mr. Catholic, but he better pray to somebody that nothing happens.
Man,
right.
So Charles Gasparino from Fox Business tweeted a CEO who knows Joe Biden well and says no effing way he's dropping out. Here's his take. Joe Biden couldn't care less what the elite in his party thinks, what the elite fundraisers think, or anyone else. He really hates them. He'll take their money, but he knows they look down on him as some rube. Plus, he thinks he's earned the presidency after trying so many times, and there's no way he's giving it up to go down in history as a loser who dropped out because he isn't tough enough. I believe all that.
Yeah, I do too. And he even said yesterday. Remember, he talked about, look, I learned a long time ago when I was playing sports, and you got to be tough and keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Athlete.
Mm-hmm. Is that what he learned when he found out that Roger Staubach was going to be the quarterback at Navy, and so he went to Delaware instead?
Tries to be Mr. Athlete all the time.
He sure does.
Crazy. Agonizing.
And by the way, when he went to Delaware, he didn't play football there either. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Roger Staubach was playing at another university.
Yeah, that completely changed his plans, I think, for the future. He was going to be an NFL wide receiver.
Shook.
Yeah, it shook him up. Well, CNN had some interesting coverage of Biden yesterday. Now, this all happened before the press conference.
Oh.
So it's going to be interesting to see in the coming days and over the weekend, when Biden is less visible, how they cover this and where their head's at now. Are you still going to push for him to leave, or are you going to jump back on the bandwagon for Biden? But here's some of the coverage. They mocked the Biden-Clooney feud a bit.
From George Clooney, Jake, a campaign official who attended that Los Angeles fundraiser, tells me that George Clooney left 3 hours before the president. So clearly, the gloves are off. Jake.
But what does that mean that George Clooney left 3 hours? What's the point?
The point of that is to suggest that Biden's stamina is better than Clooney's, and Clooney didn't have, eyes on the entire event. That's the response to the Clooney op-ed.
Okay. Kayla Fauci,
Okay.
thanks so much. Appreciate it. Karen Finney.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to talk to you.
I will. I know this is your favorite topic. Look. It just seems like every day is going to be like this with people saying he should drop out. People that are Democratic Party stalwarts. George Clooney gets nothing out of this. This is. I mean, what does he gain? The only reason to do this is because he feels like he needs to convey this.
Yeah.
How does this end?
How does this end?
So let's just stipulate to the facts that this is not good. This is bad. Let's just say the obvious, right?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, it's not good.
awesome.
It's bad. Yep.
This is suboptimal. As our friend Stubergear would say, this is suboptimal.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, George walked to the dressing room and said, "Ooh, he's not leaving that couch for a while. I'm out."